will be the green percentage of your jump shot. That simple. Leave a like.
Yo, Pierre, you want to come out here?
Yo, what's up with the YouTube? It's your boy Fitz back in with yet another video. Today I got y'all with something that was highly requested to come back on current and drop videos. But not only drop videos, drop the animation videos. There's apparently nobody dropping these for y'all, so I got y'all. For today, I'm gonna be giving y'all the best jump shot. I'm gonna then do the best dunk packages. If you guys want that to come out as soon as possible, all you gotta do is spam the like. But that's not all we're gonna be doing. Very soon, I'm gonna be doing the best animations for everything on next gen. So if you guys want that, I'm not leaving the next gen out. That's coming very soon. All you gotta do is spam the like button. But for today, I got y'all with the best jump shot after patch 6. I'm gonna go over guards, bigs. I'm gonna give you guys even the best badges and shooting badge setup for you guys. For people that's using this, I'm also gonna give you guys some shooting tips for current gen, because current gen, it's a little bit different compared to next gen in comparison how difficult it is to shoot. But yeah, I'm gonna give you guys all the tips and tricks that you really need to know. So yeah, man, without further ado, let's go ahead and hop straight into the video. Alright, before we go too far into this video, I want to make sure to go over this. Now, we were at 4.2%. We're all the way up to 9.7%. But still, 90% of y'all that are watching my videos aren't even subscribed. I know y'all mess with the videos. We finna be going so crazy, so you might as well hit that sub button. It's that simple. Alright, so I'm not even gonna waste no one's time. People that clicked on this video, they came for the jump shot. So first things first, I have a custom jump shot I want to put y'all on to. I've been using this joint on builds that don't even have a high three-pointer, and it's GREENLIGHT. It's one of the best jump shots to get greens in the game. Easy to green jump shot. But I'm gonna also go for some big man and guard jump shots. So first, we're gonna go over the guard jump shot. So one of the most underrated jump shots in the game, because I didn't want to just give y'all the two most overpowered and most popular ones, but I'll give you guys this. Zach LaVine, one of the most consistent jump shots that you can use on really well-rounded builds. If you want to spot up with this, you want to play big with this, you want to play guard with this and ISO with it, you can use it off screens, you can use it off all of that. The only thing I would say is it's more of an ISO jump shot and spot up, but more of a spot up. Then I would say it next, if you want to use it, you want to ISO with it, and then I would say next would be using screens, because if you use screens with this, it's a little bit on the slow side and compared to the best two jump shots in the game. But yeah, Zach LaVine is a pretty underrated jump shot in the game. And then, all right, next, by far, hands down, the most popular, the most overpowered, the best jump shots in the game is Jumpshot 98 and Dwayne Wade. Now, these two jump shots are pretty much the exact same thing. I'm gonna be honest, they're pretty much the exact same thing. But with that being said, they're both gonna be the two most consistent jump shots in the game. When it comes to jump shots being the most popular, they're most likely going to be having the biggest green window, the highest make percentage and stuff like that, because we have so many things going on in the community now, like 2K Labs, where they do studies and stuff like that. It's the reason why everybody uses that jump shot. So yeah, if you want to make a custom jump shot, use it as your base, or just use the regular jump shot. These are the two best jump shots in the game. So next is going to be the custom jump shot. Like I said, I gave y'all pretty much an underrated jump shot and two of the best jump shots in the game. So for the custom jump shot, I'm gonna be showing you guys exactly what I'm using right now since I came back to current gen. So for the base, I've been using Jumpshot 98. If you're a person that like to use Dwayne Wade, you can go with that. Those are pretty much they're pretty similar. They got slightly different green windows maybe, but in my opinion, they're pretty much the exact same jump shot. Only thing is, if you use the base, they're literally the exact same thing. But if you use just the jump shots, the Dwayne Wade has a little bit different of a release. But like the releases don't really change the timing of the jump shot. It's pretty much the same thing, like I just said. But then when it comes to the upper release, I've been using Kevin Durant. Now in the upper release too, I didn't really change it. I just kept it at 100% blending. But if you want to just go Kevin Durant, you can. But I did go Kevin Durant jump shot 1. I'm not sure if that's going to like change how big of a green window it is, because that's why I like it so much. It's ridiculously easy to green, even if I don't have like a crazy high three-point rating, which is why I like it so much. So then when it comes to the blending, you can go one off. I remember when I was first playing current gen, the meta was to go like one off max speed because it was a bigger green window because it was just slightly slower. But I went max release speed so I can have my jump shot be as fast as possible. Like I was saying, you can go release 1 Kevin Durant, release 2 jump shot 1 because I didn't change that. But for video purposes, I did go Kevin Durant on both releases and just kept it at 100% animation blending because it's the same thing. So yeah, that's pretty much the custom jump shot. If you guys want to use it. Tell me in the comments down below how y'all feel about it. Alright, and right here, I really wasn't going to even put this in the video, but I feel like I should. For the people that want to know how to curry slide, that's pretty much all people do in this game. That's literally the only dribble move people do in this game. I remember that 100% came back. That's still relevant. So yeah, if you want to be able to do the curry slide, you don't want to be at a disadvantage, go ahead, go to your size up escape packages, put on Pro 2. If you don't get the Pro dribble moves, that's tough for you. And alright, last but not least, before I get into like this little shooting tips and stuff like that I got for y'all, I'm gonna go over like the pretty much, this gonna be the best badge setup with also being like the best badges. So when it comes to the best badges and best shooting badge setup and all that type of stuff, I'm gonna just go in order of what I think is the most important badges to put on, and you can just see these as the best badges while also be able to do your shooting badge setup. So first badge that you want to put on for any build is Hall of Fame range extender. When it comes to range extender, 2K20, it wasn't as overpowered on 2K21, but it's still very, very good to help you shoot, even on non-shooting builds. Now, this is a really good badge for non-shooting builds, and it's really, really good badge for people that have shooting builds. What range extender does is it's going to be extending your range, making it that much easier to shoot within your range, so it's going to be making it that much easier to make shots and not also get greens, because your green window is going to be going up because your make percentage is getting higher and higher as your range extends. So yeah, that is going to be the first badge we put on for a badge setup, and in my opinion, that's the most important badge in the game. Alright, next, when it comes to you doing a badge setup, is going to be Hot Zone Hunter. If you know how this joint work, when you have hot zones, your make percentage is going to go up, making your green window that much bigger, making it that much easier to get greens and that much easier to hit your shots. Then when you have Hot Zone Hunter, on top of that, it's going to be doing that, but at a whole different level. So you're going to be able to make your shots a lot more, you're going to be getting more greens. Alright, next, the third badge I would say of importance on current gen, you could arguably say it was badges like difficult shots and corner specialists earlier in the year, but right now I would feel like Green Machine, because you want to get as many greens as possible, because when you get Hot Zone Hunter and range extender, it's going to be pretty simple and easy to green when you have the right jump shot zone. It's that simple. So Green Machine, what that's going to be doing as you're consistently getting greens, each green is going to make it that much easier to get that next green. And then when you don't green, it's going to be easy to make that next shot, because as you keep getting these greens, your make percentage is going to go up, making your green window that much bigger, making it that much easier to hit the next shot, and making that much easier to get more greens. So yeah, like I said, as soon as you don't get a green, it's going to be easy to make that next shot, but you're going to have to restart the entire cycle. Alright, next, this is, in my opinion, a badge that probably should be buffed a little bit, but we don't want no next gen type of issues, so they can keep it at what it is, to be honest. Deadeye, this is pretty much going to be reducing the shot contest for every single jump shot you take, whether you're on the mid-range, the three-pointer, deep, it doesn't really matter. So yeah, Deadeye, always been one of the more important badges to put on, but yeah, I'm going to be real, Deadeye, it's not the craziest badge, but I just like the fact of knowing that I have a badge that's going to be reducing the shot contest for every single shot I'm going to be taking. Alright, next is going to be Tireless Shooter. This is for a badge for people that really get tired at the park. Now, one thing I remember from current gen, and I still remember, it's very easy to get fatigued and start blinking red. So in those type of situations, you want a badge like Tireless Shooter that's going to be improving a player's ability to make shots when fatigued. Now, this is a really good badge for 5v5. I like playing a lot of 5v5, but even at the park, it can even help, especially when you're fatigued. So I like putting this badge on a lot. Now, there are other badges you can put on that I'm gonna go over next, but yeah, Tireless Shooter, the badge I would put on right here. Alright, next, now I know Corner Specialist at the beginning of the year is one of the most overpowered badges in the game. They did a little bit of a nerf on Corner Specialist and difficult shots, but it's still a good badge. Now, one thing I would say about Corner Specialist, you do not have to go to Gold or Hall of Fame. The best bang for your buck is Silver. Am I saying Silver is better than Gold and Hall of Fame? I'm just saying it's the best bang for your buck when it comes to total of badge points. So yeah, but yeah, Corner Specialist, if you don't know what it does, when you pretty much shoot from the corner, hash down, mid-range, and three-pointer, it's going to make it that much easier to hit those shots, make your make percentage going up, and your green one is going to be going up. And that's in any situation. If you're going for fades, spotting up, or even isoing and going straight to that side, using screens and going to that side, it's going to make it that much easier to hit those shots. And alright, next we got two badges, because I couldn't choose between the two which one I think is better. I think Hot Shot is better, but I could understand people saying Clutch Shooter is better, because Hot Start, I said Hot Shot. Hot Start is pretty much a badge that as soon as you miss, it does nothing. Clutch Shooter is going to work for the entire end of a game. You know what I'm saying? So hot start, you can miss your first shot and it does nothing the entire game. So yeah, I can see that not being as overpowered, but I feel like I don't miss enough to even like consider that a possibility. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not trying to get too cocky. But yeah, hot start, if you don't know how it works, it's kind of like green machine, but it's for the start of the game. You don't have to green, you just have to make the shots. And as you keep making shots and making shots and making shots, it's gonna be making it that much easier to make that next shot. Until you miss, it does nothing. But clutch shooter pretty much does the same thing at the end of the game. It just doesn't keep adding. It's just gonna make it that much easier to hit your shots at the end of games. So yeah, just that simple, pretty self-explanatory, called clutch shooter. It's gonna be making you that much more clutch at the end of games. Hot start is gonna make you have hot starts. And then last but not least, when it comes to a badge setup, last badge I will put on is catch and shoot. Now, obviously this will be in a little bit different of an order, but like I said, this is not a complete badge setup because I know y'all not gonna all have 30 badge grades, but this, in my opinion, are not only like the best badges in order, but the most important badges in order. Catch and shoot, I feel like you can catch and shoot on this game without having catch and shoot, but when you have it on, it's gonna make it that much easier to catch and shoot. But let's be real, if you wanna catch and shoot, more than likely you're gonna be hashed down, so you can just put on corner special, so that's another reason why I put that higher. And all these other badges are pretty important. Now, I can see you saying that it's better or more important than badges like clutch shooter and hot start, but I feel like those badges help you shooting so tremendously in so many different situations. I feel like those badges are just a little bit better or more important. But yeah, man, that is going to be pretty much the best shooting badges and the best shooting badge setup, or importance of badges for a best shooting badge setup. So yeah. And last but not least, before we end off this video, is going to be the best shooting tips for everybody on the game. So pretty much when it comes to shooting, you want to know what you want to use, meter or no meter. On current gen, depending on what my build was, I did use meter. Like if I did phase, I have to use meter for phase. But if I'm just doing standstill jump shots, no meter is always what I'm gonna go with. Also on current gen, I remember like the shot aiming was really overpowered. Next gen is kind of overpowered, but when it came to current gen, I feel like it was really overpowered. But I know they did a couple nerfs for that, so it might not be even that overpowered. I never really used shot aiming, so I really don't know too much about that. But I do know when I go against people, it seems very easy. It seems very easy. But yeah, when it comes to that type of stuff, you need to be able to do that to the best of your ability. Figure out what you want to use for your meters and stuff like that. But then next, current gen, they actually have vibration on. I like using vibration. That is a key for me when I don't have no meter, to be able to green my shots. And when I go with no meter, it makes it that much easier to green my shots than even having meter on. Because if I have meter on, I don't even really look at it if I'm doing standstills. The only time I look at it is when I'm doing phase, like I was just saying. Now, another thing, this might be the most important thing. When it comes to picking a jump shot, you really want to stick with it, because when you stick with a jump shot, it's almost going to become muscle memory. That's why people like Tycino can literally use the same jump shot every single year, and they know how to time it because they've used the same jump shot for so long. They don't have to learn a new jump shot. Even if it's not the meta jump shot, the most overpowered jump shot, they will still be able to get greens on it because it's literally muscle memory, because it's engraved into their mind. So yeah, that is pretty much the best shooting tips I got for you. But yeah, that's gonna be pretty much the end of this video. If you haven't already, please leave a like on this video, subscribe if you're new. We got more videos coming out every single day, especially if you want more current gen animation videos. All you gotta do is drop that like, drop that sub, turn on post notifications, be the first to every single one of my videos. Share this video to anybody who thinks it will help. But yeah, man, it's your boy Fitz, man, and I'll do it, man.
Tell them to bring me my money. Yeah!